Yo guys, what is up? It is Lane here, and today guys we have a quick little video for y'all. So essentially what's going on is that today I have a quick little Black Ops 3 gameplay that I'm going to be showing you guys, which is going to be right here. So yeah, essentially what we're going to do is that we're going to talk about today what I think the state of Call of Duty is right now. So essentially you guys can watch the gameplay and listen to what I have to say. If you guys enjoy this, if you guys do wind up enjoying this video, please leave a like, subscribe, leave a comment what you guys think about Call of Duty and like what state it's at right now, and do you think it's going to be revived in like some sort of time? And yeah, tell me if you guys like my explanation or not, also in the comments. So yeah, enjoy the video. So essentially, I think right now what's going on with Call of Duty is that it's at a low state right now. Probably the lowest state that we've ever seen it in. I think right now the two main reasons why Call of Duty's at a low state right now is because number one is the 3-year cycle going on between Treyarch, Sledgehammer, and Infinity Ward. And then we also have the Battle Royale genre kind of like taking over, like for example like Fortnite and all those other, all those other games that are outside of Call of Duty kind of gaining popularity and driving people away from Call of Duty. And the reason why I think those games have actually taken over Call of Duty right now is because I think people that used to play Call of Duty that now play games like Fortnite, PUBG, H1Z1, all the other Battle Royale games, I think the reason why they play it now is because I think they got sick and tired of Call of Duty coming out with a new game every single year, and I think they just got bored of it. And I think the 3-year cycle also screwed it up because, we didn't have enough time to like process like one game at a time, because we would have a game coming out and then 2 months later we would already have information on the next game, and then 2 months later we would have information on the next game after the next. So it would just all be coming out at one time, and people would just get sick and tired of it, because I think Call of Duty fans liked the 2-year cycle that we're actually going to go back to now. I think people liked the 2-year cycle more because they would actually have more time to process a game, because, look, during the 2-year cycle, a new game would come out. We wouldn't get new like information about the next Call of Duty game until like 6 or 7 months after the current Call of Duty has been out. So it gave more people time to like play this game and not have any more information about the next game, because when you have a 3-year cycle like Call of Duty has currently had, like until 3 days ago when they announced that the 3-year cycle was ending and we're going back to the 2-year cycle, when you have so many devs working on one series of a game, there's too much information at one time, because like you never know, the same exact day that Black Ops 4 could have come out, freaking Sledgehammer, like whenever they were still trying to make the 2020 Call of Duty with Raven, they could have came out and said, okay, so the Call of Duty title for 2020 is going to be Call of Duty Cold War. Oh yeah, oh my goodness, bro, we're still 2 years away from that game, and why are you already giving us information about it? So like when you have too many devs working on a game, I think that gets all the fans into a cluster, and that messes them all up, and that's what drives them away from the series. And also, like, Call of Duty with the jetpacks, the exo movement being added in 2014, whenever, like, during 2012, 2013, whenever Call of Duty Ghost was, like, in its prime, and when that was the main Call of Duty game, all Call of Duty fans were asking for change. Oh yeah, we got change alright in 2014 with Call of Duty Advanced Warfare with the exo movement. But it wasn't the change that we wanted. We wanted something different. I never really cared about Call of Duty. Like, I obviously cared about the game at the time, but like I didn't really care like if like they changed or not, because at the time I was like 8, 7 years old, so I thought every single game was amazing. I didn't have game logic yet. I was just like, oh yeah, like, oh wow, look, it's a new game, oh it's amazing. But now I think with the exo movement being added in for 3 years straight in Call of Duty, I think that is something Call of Duty can never make up, and that is the main thing that killed Call of Duty probably was the exo movement. But there was one game during the exo movement 3-year stage of Call of Duty that did actually bring a ton of people back to Call of Duty. You guys already know what game I'm talking about, and it's right here, Black Ops 3. And Black Ops 3 was an amazing game. Black Ops 3 had arguably the best zombies game out of every Black Ops game. Black Ops 2, in my opinion, is still the best. But it had an amazing storyline for zombies. It didn't have a good campaign, but no one actually ever really paid attention to the campaign because like everyone kind of ignored the campaign, so the campaign didn't really affect the game that much, even though a ton of people did hate the Black Ops 3 campaign. And then also it had a standout multiplayer. And also, people actually had fun on multiplayer with the exo movement that Black Ops 3 had. Now, if we're talking about Infinite Warfare's exo movement, that exo movement was just freaking garbage. It was like you could literally double jump 8 times. It would just go like boom, 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 and then you would finally run out of your exo jump. But I think during the stage of the exo movement, I think Black Ops 3 actually kind of revived the Call of Duty series. The last Black Ops 3's Call of Duty was right now, currently, as I'm saying this was the last amazing Call of Duty game. Black Ops 2 and Black Ops 3 were the last 2 amazing Call of Duty games. All the other Call of Duty games were pretty bad. And also, Infinity Ward's Modern Warfare Remastered, that was a banger. That's probably one of my favorite games of all time. Modern Warfare Remastered was me gusta. But obviously, Infinite Warfare, we don't want to talk about it. And this is why I think the 2020 Call of Duty is now going to be Treyarch, is because I think during Black Ops 2 and Black Ops 3, I think Treyarch actually established their dominance in the Call of Duty industry. I think Treyarch makes the best Call of Duty games. Arguably they make the best Call of Duty games. But during the Modern Warfare 2, Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare times, I guess you could say Infinity Ward made the best. But right now, Treyarch, they make the best Call of Duty games. And Sledgehammer, with them coming out with World War II in 2017, that actually drove people away from Call of Duty again and led Black Ops 4 to be a big failure. World War II was overhyped. It was way too overhyped. It drew people away because people got so overhyped about it. And now, it was just a colossal failure. So now, a ton of people that were actually hyped about World War II got disappointed, and now they've left the series forever, probably. So, the only thing that I can see fixing Call of Duty now and it being revived is the 2-year cycle. So that's one move in the right direction. Treyarch and Infinity Ward need to go back to the 2-year cycle that they were doing for 9 years straight. They need to go back to doing that. And they already are going back to doing that. So, because now it's going to be Treyarch, Infinity Ward, Treyarch, Infinity Ward. So, yeah, we're going back to the 2-year cycle. So that's one move in the right direction. The next thing that needs to happen is that 2019 Modern Warfare 4, this year's Call of Duty, needs to be an amazing build-up. If 2019's Call of Duty Modern Warfare 4 is a flop, there's no way Call of Duty is ever going to get revived, and I think that's way too many bad games in a row. As a matter of fact, it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4 bad games in a row. I'm not saying this in particular. I'm not saying that Infinite Warfare, World War II, and Black Ops 4, all 3 are bad Call of Duties. Black Ops 4 is the best out of the 3, definitely. So, I think with Black Ops 4 being decent, it's a decent build-up for this year's Call of Duty, which is Modern Warfare 4. And then Modern Warfare 4 needs to be amazing. It needs to be a perfect build-up. And then the final stage to revive Call of Duty needs to be the 2020 Call of Duty game has to be an absolute bombshell. Treyarch needs to pull something out of their butthole and they need to surprise everybody. They need to make this game suit everyone, like they did with Black Ops 2 and Black Ops 3 and everyone like that. They need to go back to what made Call of Duty amazing in 2010, 2009, 2011. They need to go back to what made Call of Duty amazing, and they need to give all the OG players and all the new players a good Call of Duty. So essentially right now what I'm saying is that 2019 Call of Duty has to be a good Call of Duty, but then 2020 has to be perfect. if Treyarch doesn't nail Call of Duty Black Ops 5 in 2020 or 2020, whatever the heck you want to call it, Call of Duty is officially going to be dead. And whether the game is dead or not, I'm always going to play Call of Duty. There's nothing else besides that. The gameplay is now over, but like the gameplay, like I said, 3 gameplay is gone now. But I'm just going over the limit here, and I'm just saying that Call of Duty 2020 has to be a perfect Call of Duty. So that's going to be the end of this video. If you guys enjoyed and agree with my opinions, please leave a like, subscribe, and tell me what you guys think about the next 2-3 Call of Duties coming up, and tell me the reasons why you guys think Call of Duty died. And if you guys don't know the reasons why, probably do some research and then come back and comment, maybe. But yeah, peace out. I will see you guys in the next video. Hope you guys enjoyed my explanation and what I think about Call of Duty. Right now, Call of Duty is just at a low state. And yeah, 2019 has to be an amazing Call of Duty, but 2020 has to be perfect. Peace.